What's going on, guys? Mr. Jones coming at you once again. Today we're going to do Ready, Set, Go 3.6. You don't need notes for this necessarily, although there are a couple things you might want to write in your notes. But I'm not asking for you to submit them. I am asking you for you to submit the completed problems. All right, here we go. Number 1 says find the x-intercept of each equation below. Write your answer as an ordered pair. Consider how the format of the given equation either facilitates or inhibits your work. So either helps or hurts your work. Makes it easier or harder to do the problems. So really there's two things to do. Find the x-intercept, make sure you write your answer in as an ordered pair. So I'm going to give you a random equation. Let's just say I gave you y equals 3x minus 6. Okay. To find the x-intercept for any equation, I've done this with quadratics now, you plug in 0 for what? If you're finding the x-intercept, you plug in 0 for y, right? So if you're finding the x-intercept, you always plug in the 0 for y. So right now I'm going to plug in 0, and then I'm just going to solve for x. So I'm basically saying, what does x equal when y equals 0? Okay, what does x equal when y equals 0? So now we're just solving for x. So we're going to add 6 to both sides. We get 6 equals 3x. That was just an ugly 3. Let's fix that for you guys. Whoop, 3x. And this canceled, right? And then we do the last step, which is divide by 3. And we get 2. 2 equals x, or x equals 2, right? So we want the answer as an ordered pair. So this is part of our answer, but now we're saying that whenever x equals 2 and y equals 0. So this is the answer as an ordered pair. So that's how you do number 1, A through F, how to find the x-intercept for any equation. You just plug in 0 for all your y's. All right, for the next few problems, it says, well, number 2 says, which format facilitates your work? So which one makes it easiest to get the job done and why? And basically, one of them should be giving you some answers for free or pretty close, or just makes it a lot easier. All right, the next question, number 3, is almost the exact same thing, same questions, but it asks you to find the y-intercept. So we're going to use the exact same equation, y equals 3x minus 6. And to find the y-intercept now, if you're at a y-intercept, all the x values are 0, right? So I'm going to solve for y whenever x is 0. In other words, just plug in 0 for all the x's, and now you just solve. Y equals 3 times 0 is 0. 0 minus 6 equals negative 6. So now our ordered pair is whenever x equals 0, y equals negative 6. And then that's my final answer for the y-intercept. And number 4, which of these formats above facilitates finding the y-intercept? So which one makes it the easiest? So you have 6 problems, and you got to find the x-intercepts, talk about it, y-intercepts, talk about it. And they're all linear, it looks like, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. All right, now the set portion is going to get into more stuff that we've actually been doing in class. But we did the ready portion because it still is the same concept to plug in 0 for x or y, depending on what you're solving for. Okay? All right. So now the next part, actually, if you look at 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9, 10, 11, 12, you'll notice that all the problems are the same. So I want you to skip 5 through 8 because the questions are kind of weird, and we're just going to only do numbers 9 through 12. 9 through 12. So it says solve the quadratic equations below. Now, solve means find the solutions, and the solutions are the same thing as the x-intercepts. And guess what? The y value is already equal to 0 for you in the equations. As you can see, all the equations are equal to 0. So your job is to find the x-intercepts using whatever method you choose. If it's factorable, show me that you put it in factored form, and then show me what the x-intercepts are. If it's not factorable, guess what? You're going to have to do the quadratic formula. I'm not going to show you how to do those in this video because I've already made videos showing you how to do both of those things. So check out those videos, or look on YouTube. How do I factor a quadratic, or how do I do the quadratic formula? All right, the go section is now it's specifically saying write each of the expressions below in factored form. Okay, so it doesn't even say that you need to find the solutions, although the solutions are a good idea. It just wants you to take this equation and just write it in factored form, whatever it is, right? So if I gave you the equation x squared plus, I don't know, 5x plus 4, you would rewrite this as x plus 4, x plus 1, because 4 times 1 is 4, and 4 plus 1 is 5. And that's how you write it in factored form. If you want to give me the solutions, you would say negative 4, 0 is a solution, and negative 1, 0 is a solution. Okay? And then that's going to be it. All right, guys, good luck. Let's get this done. Have a good one.